admit it. You said you done.
To all my OG subscribers, welcome back to my channel. I truly appreciate each and every human who takes the time to watch my videos. I really appreciate you guys. And hello to all my new subscribers. Today, y'all, we are going to be talking about why you need a morning routine as a first-time mom in 2024. And I'm going to talk about my experience and how I got to start a morning routine. And we're just going to talk about all the tea because I feel like it's important to talk about this, especially as a first-time mom, or if you're dealing with losing yourself in motherhood and all these kinds of things. So we're going to talk about it today. So if that seems like something you would be interested in, then keep watching. Okay, so first of all, excuse how I look, y'all. I am cramped for time. I am trying to get this video done before my toddler wakes up. So we didn't have time to put on a full face of makeup, y'all, and get all cute and glam for this video. We did not. So this is how we are looking. And it is what it is. So first of all, y'all, if you are an OG subscriber, you know that I started my morning routine back in 2021, and I did a whole video on my routine. I will link it above right now if you want to see how I started my morning routine or what I do in the morning or what I did in the morning. Then I would check that video out because it's very important. I had officially started a morning routine back in 2021, as I mentioned earlier, and it was because, you know, I was working part-time. Most of the time I worked 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. and I just wanted to get more done in my day. I just wanted to feel more productive, and I just wanted to be able to spend time with the Lord in the mornings, because if it don't happen in the morning, it usually does not happen. So I decided back then, you know, like, hey, I'm going to commit to getting up early every day. And I did it, y'all. Like, I'm so proud of myself. Like, when I think back, like, your girl was getting up at 5 a.m. every day, Monday through Friday. And I was like, wow, who is she? Who is this girl? I was one of them 6 a.m. gym girlies. Well, more like 7 a.m. gym girlies. Y'all, I was there Monday through Friday. And when I look back, I'm like, I want to be that girl again. Okay. So, you know, I got pregnant and had my baby, and postpartum slapped your girl in the face. Okay, postpartum slapped your girl in the face. When I say, not only that, like, pregnancy in itself, because the first trimester, y'all, almost took me out. And I don't mean that literally. I just mean, like, I was so sick in the beginning, y'all. I threw my morning routine out the window. There was no more morning routine. It was whenever I decided to get up, because I was in bed, y'all, pretty much all day during those days, like literally laying around doing nothing. And morning routine, all those healthy habits went out the window. Okay, so postpartum took over. I ended up with postpartum depression for a long 10 months, y'all. And the Lord healed me of postpartum depression instantly. And I just praise the Lord for that, because literally a prayer took postpartum depression away from me. And maybe I'll do a video about postpartum depression. I don't remember if I did one or not. But all of that had went out the window as far as a morning routine, and all my healthy habits that I had established went out the window. And I realized very quickly in postpartumhood that it's all about the baby. It's all about the baby, especially if you are breastfeeding. Morning routine, who? Because it ain't happening. Like, when you have, first of all, if you have a newborn or a baby that's like 4-5 months old, please give yourself some grace. You're probably not gonna have a morning routine during these stages, because you're feeding your child around the clock. You're getting up like every 2 to 3 hours to feed your baby. You ain't gonna have no morning routine, sis. I'm just telling you. Like, if you're watching this video because you're feeling down on yourself because you don't have a routine, and you see all the YouTube and the TikTok girlies, everybody got a routine and they just looking like they're that girl and they got the best life, I'm telling you, don't be like me. Don't be like me. I was that girl who was scrolling and seeing everybody with their extravagant routines, feeling like I was less than because I didn't have one. And I just had to realize that in that season, I wasn't gonna have one. Like, it was just not possible at that time. It's okay to have some days where you're just like, I can't do it. It's okay. But we are working on getting our life on track. If you've been watching my vlogs, and part of getting our life on track is getting back up early in the mornings, y'all, because it is just absolutely necessary. And we're going to talk about the first reason, which is number one. You need to get up early in the morning so you can spend time with the Lord. Period. Like, period. Drop the mic. You need to get up early so you can spend time with the Lord. And I say that, but that doesn't mean that if you are a mother who is struggling with waking up early and you do it at some other point in the day, it doesn't mean the Lord doesn't love you. It doesn't mean you're going to be punished. It doesn't mean that you're not good enough just because you're not getting up early to spend time with Him. But the reason why I say early, for one, it's just something about spending time with the Lord in the stillness of the morning. It is just unlike any other time of day. When I spend time with the Lord in the afternoon, it's still great, but it's so much better in the morning. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It's so much better in the mornings, and you can watch the sunrise. You hear the birds chirping. It's still, the whole world is still, y'all. Like, you don't hear no traffic. You don't hear dogs barking. It's just quiet and peaceful, and you get to spend time with the Lord first, and that is unmatched. It is unmatched. If you're somebody who get up early, you already know it is unmatched. So I highly recommend you get a morning routine in 2024 for once, so you can spend time with the Lord first. When you put God first, everything else just falls in place. And all the days where I decide that sleeping in is more important, which the Lord is working with me on, my whole day is just thrown off, because once my toddler gets up, I'm officially at her demands. And my husband gets up, I'm at his demands. And it's like spending time with the Lord just gets further down on the list. Next thing you know, you're just tired, and it's like it didn't happen. And if you do that too often, next thing you know, it's been a week or two since you've spent time with God, and He's like, sis, what are you doing? Like, what is happening? So spend time with the Lord first thing in the morning, because for one, you need it. My pastor says when we pray in tongues, and when we he calls it a charging station, and it is so true, y'all. Like, when you don't spend time with God first, my whole day just be ruined. I'm just speaking for myself. My whole day just don't be the same. Like, I feel like I'm more impatient. Anxiety is at an all-time high. I'm exhausted. I might be a little cranky or irritable. It's just something. Like, if I don't get to spend time with the Lord first, my whole day is just off. And I look back, like, at the times where I didn't spend time with God at all, and I'm like, how was I doing it then? Because now if I skipped a few days consecutively, it's like, okay, I can feel I need the charging station. Spending time with God is your charging station, and you need that. And the morning is the perfect time to do it, because in my life, if it doesn't happen in the morning, it's not going to happen. And I don't want to rush through my sessions with the Lord. I want to spend quality time with Him in the morning and put Him first, because God is supposed to come first in our lives. So that is reason number one. Reason number two that you need a morning routine in 2024 as a first-time mom is you get to spend time with yourself. And this is so important. When you get to spend time with yourself in the mornings, it is amazing. And I really didn't truly understand the importance of this until after I had my child. But even before I had my child, I realized that when you get to spend time with yourself and have a slow start to your day, there is nothing like a slow start to your day. And y'all, I used to be that girl. If I had to be at work at 10 a.m., I was getting out of bed at like 9. And I would, get up, brush my teeth, do all my hygiene things, do my hair, hurry up and eat a bowl of cereal, and I'm out the door. Like, wake up with anxiety, wake up rushing, wake up with, oh, I hate that I have to go to this place. I hate this job. Wake up with just so much like go. Then you're in the car rushing to work because you done rolled out of bed at the last minute. Just anxiety and irritability and impatience and just, like that was me for years. And when I finally decided to start implementing a morning routine, and I was getting up at 5 a.m., it was so quiet and so still, and I was able to spend time with God. I was able to read. I was able to work out, which we're getting to that. I was able to breathe, y'all, and I didn't have to rush and get out the door. I had time to make a healthy breakfast. Like, it was just so many of these reasons, which is why we are doing this video. And when you have a slow start to your morning, your stress levels are reduced. You're not anxious throughout the day. You have peace, and there is nothing like that. So if you are somebody who's rolling out of bed at the last minute, or if you work from home and you got to be on the clock at 10 a.m. and you're rolling out of bed at 9:55, no. I challenge you to start getting up like at least 2 hours early. And if you're not there yet, just start little by little, 15 minutes and then 30 minutes and then 45 minutes. Like, start small, because we know sometimes it's hard to implement these habits right away. But if you're real focused and you're like, I'm doing it, just what I did it cold turkey. I was like, I'm getting up at 5 a.m. starting Monday, and I did it. Like, no excuses, I did it. And it was life-changing for me. So that peaceful, still, long, quiet morning is good for your health. Do it for your health. Because when you can just sit and hear your own thoughts and have time to read and journal or meditate or whatever it is, after you spend time with God, you need that in your life, especially as a mom. When you have a toddler and a baby who is so demanding, just because that's who they are. I mean, they're children. When you don't spend time with yourself first after the Lord, I'm telling you, you will be so much more irritable and just like, man, I need this child to take a nap because I need some time to myself. When you make time for yourself in the morning, you won't be feeling like that throughout the day. Like, you'll be more gentle with your child. You'll be more, loving to your child because you've poured into yourself first. If you're only pouring into others, your cup is not running over. And if you're not spending time with God, your cup is not running over. And you need that time to pour into yourself, and you need the Lord to pour into you so that you can pour into others. All right, the third reason why you need a morning routine in 2024 as a first-time mom is working out. And I'm talking to myself here when I say that, because your girl has been trying to work out for months. Because I'll get up early, but I still ain't working out. Back in 2021, when I first started this morning routine journey, y'all, it was life-changing for me. I told y'all I was a 7 a.m. girly. I was in the gym. I think I used to leave home at like 6:45 in the morning. I'd be at the gym by 7. I would get my workout in. I would leave the gym about 8 o'clock. Get back home, shower, make a good breakfast. Y'all, I was on it, okay? I used to go to work with so much energy. I was happy. I was less like, oh, I don't want to do this. I was just in more of a calm, peaceful state because I poured into myself. I spent time with the Lord, and I moved my body. There is a reason why most people who work out are less depressed, because those endorphins, y'all, that's a real thing. And I didn't realize this until I was working out back then. When I had that high after I left the gym, that natural high of just, yes, I moved my body, I feel good. Like, I came in here with a workout plan, I followed that plan, I feel good. I know that I have goals that I'm trying to reach. I'm gonna reach those goals, y'all. Moving your body for at least 30 minutes a day is life-changing. I don't care if it's walking, running. You could do walking videos. I prefer like Grow with Joe. Her stuff is amazing. But also, if you had a baby, if nobody has told you this, you need to do core rehab. You need to work on your core, because I had a C-section, and it was an unexpected C-section. It was an unplanned C-section because I had went in there to do a natural birth, and it did not happen for me. So my core, when your stomach is cut open like that, all those muscles are cut into, I'm telling you, at least for me, I have zero core strength, y'all. I can't even lift my legs up. Like, if I'm sitting on the couch and somebody like, excuse me, so I can sweep real quick, I can't even lift my legs up so that they can sweep. I got to grab my legs and pull them up myself. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. And nobody tells you this, that you need to do core workouts that are for C-section or diastasis recti. Even if you don't have diastasis recti, you need to do core workouts. And I have bought a core workout program that I have started doing, and I am ready to get my core in shape, because once I get my core in shape, then I can start back like going to the gym, because you have to do this stuff in moderation or you can make it so much worse. And your core is so important, y'all. And I am learning lately that if your core and your pelvic floor is out of whack, everything is out of whack. Like the back pain, the neck pain, the shoulder pain, the headaches, the hip pain, the glute pain. Y'all, your body is overcompensating in other areas, and eventually your body gonna get tired of being overcompensating. So you need to work out. You need to work out in the morning. So that's one of the main reasons why you need a morning routine in 2024, sis. You need to move your body. Reason number 4, and I had mentioned this earlier, but you need to start a morning routine in 2024 so you can get things done. Y'all, when I wake up early in the morning and I have all this time to myself, I'm able to clean, I'm able to do dishes, I'm able to make breakfast for my family, I'm able to, put things away, fold laundry, do whatever it is that I need to do so that during the day, I can be the devoted wife and mom that I can be the devoted wife and mom that God has called me to be, because I have poured into myself. I have spent time with the Lord. I have worked out and I've moved my body. Now I'm running on endorphins and I'm just prancing around being a Proverbs 31 woman. So I'm telling you, you get to spend time. When you do all those things and then you have time left over to get stuff done, your house isn't messy. You're able to plan meals for dinner. You're not just thinking of stuff off the top of your head. You're not just ordering out all the time, because you actually have time to sit and plan your day. You have time to sit and plan your week. You have time to sit, hey, if you want to mindlessly scroll on TikTok for 30 minutes, you have time to do that because you've done everything else first. You've gotten all that stuff done and you're in the right mind space to be able to do so. And I enjoy my mornings, y'all. I enjoy my mornings. The mornings that I have been able to overcome oversleeping, I enjoy it. And I never regret waking up early. That's the thing. If you're struggling with waking up early, what are you gaining by sleeping in more? What are you gaining? Because all the days that I decide that I'm too tired to get up, when I get up at 10 a.m., I look back and I'm like, okay, for one, I'm still tired. So I could have just got up. 2, now I'm annoyed because I don't have time to do anything that I want to do. 3, now I'm annoyed because my toddler woke up immediately screaming for milk and oatmeal. And now I got to hurry up and get this done because now she's whiny and cranky. Now her diaper need to be changed. Now my husband need me to help him fix his lunch. You know what I mean? When you spend time with yourself and you get up early, you're able to do all of that stuff, y'all, and you're able to think more clearly. You're able to hear your own thoughts and process, y'all. I'm telling you, it is literally, it is proven that when you spend time in the morning and you get up early, it is just increased productivity, y'all. It is proven. And I can attest to that. It is literally proven that when you wake up early, you are just able to get more done. And when you're able to get more done, you feel more accomplished, you feel productive. It is a good feeling. When you get stuff done, it's a good feeling, sis. So I'm telling you, sleeping in doesn't help you. And I'm not saying that sleep isn't important. Sleep is absolutely important. It is healthy to sleep. But what I'm saying is, if you're getting 7 hours of sleep and you're deciding oh, I need 10, you really don't need 10, okay? You really don't need 10 hours of sleep. Now I was one of those people where I could sleep 12, 14 hours. If don't nobody wake me up, I could sleep 12, 14 hours, y'all. And I ain't been able to do that since I've had a child, because my child wakes up 9:30 in the morning. But I'm telling you, sleeping in never got me anywhere, y'all. All the days that I slept in and all the days that I continue to sleep in and struggle to this day, it didn't get me anywhere. I gained nothing by sleeping in. This is what I have to tell myself on days when my alarm go off at 6 a.m. and I'm I just need more sleep. It's what am I gaining by sitting here in this bed? I need this time in the morning. I need to spend time with the Lord. I need to edit videos. I need to plan my week. I need to do this. I'm telling you, sleeping in never gained you a thing, sis. Get out of that cycle. It's time to get out of that cycle. In 2024, we are elevating our lives in every area, little by little, but we are elevating our lives, y'all. Firstly, by committing ourselves and spending time with the Lord daily, okay? But that's all the reasons I have for you guys. It was only 4 reasons. I feel like it probably ended up being more 8 reasons that I just made it for, because I kind of was talking about everything in each section. But I just wanted to encourage you to start a morning routine in 2024, especially if you are a first-time mom. And I say especially if you are a first-time mom, because you can easily get lost in motherhood or motherhood and wifehood. And you can easily lose yourself if you are not putting yourself first. Get up early in the morning, sis, because putting yourself first is priority. Because you can't be the mother and the wife that God called you to be if you are not pouring into yourself, if you're not taking care of yourself, and if you're not getting up early and you have time to do the things that you need to do, aka you have time to shower, you have time to make your hair look presentable. You know what I mean? You can wake up in the morning, you can put on your perfume. When you wake up early, you have time to do these things. And I'm telling you, your health will thank you. You will thank you. Even though it's a struggle, y'all, it is a struggle. But you will be so glad that you decided to implement some of these things in your morning routine. And I'm probably going to do an updated morning routine, on my channel. I'm not sure yet. We getting there, y'all. We getting there. We're still working out the kinks of our morning routine now, but I challenge you to start a morning routine. If you're going to start a morning routine in 2024 after watching this video, make sure you guys comment down below. What are some things that you like to do in the morning if you have a morning routine, and if you're going to start one, comment down below, let me know. So if you guys like this video, I hope you guys thumbs up and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on my social media accounts on TikTok and Instagram, because those are really the only two that I'm on besides YouTube. Don't forget to follow me at _just Jerika. But that is all for this video, you guys. So I thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next one.